guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming another Bearded Dragon video, and in this video I'm going to be going over Diet 101. So I figured I would just kind of do individual segments rather than doing a Bearded Dragon care video. I might do just like a basic one where I just go over some of the basics. But for now I'm just going to be doing individual episodes kind of explaining the different things you'll need to know as a bearded dragon owner. So hopefully you don't watch this video and you just got a bearded dragon yesterday and you're trying to learn what to feed it for breakfast the next morning. Let's just hope that's not the case, and let's just hope that you're actually doing your research and this is like months before you're actually getting it. So let's pray together, okay? Alright, so I just wanted to go ahead and start off by talking about greens. So greens is one of the most important things. My bearded dragon refuses to eat his greens because he's just a butt. Not much I can do about that except just trying and offering more. There's plenty of different options of greens that you can go through and decide what you want, whatever fits best. Right now he was in a turnip green phase, but he loves dandelion greens, so I'll just kind of go over some of the things that you should probably feed them. So right now I like to switch up my greens. So every time a batch of greens goes nasty, I go to the store and buy some different greens. And I just like to switch it up that way because I don't have a bunch of different kinds of greens in my household and then give him variety that way. I change it up every couple weeks or so. There's turnip greens, collard greens, mustard greens, dandelion greens. There's a few others that you can look at. It's usually all in one section at a grocery store. The dragons love dandelion greens especially if you want to go pick some fresh ones in your backyard and you don't use pesticides or anything like that, then be my guest. Hibiscus flowers as well. My hibiscus tree is still blooming, so we haven't been able to try that yet, but they are pretty good for them. You can also try cilantro. Phil's not a huge fan of cilantro. He's very picky, and when I mean picky, I mean very picky. Very picky. He doesn't even eat anything green in front of me. Like, he's so shy to that point. He just doesn't eat greens in front of me. So I don't even know if he's eating them because by the end of the day they're all shriveled up and it literally eats like a couple of bites of greens a day. So to be honest, I don't really know what his favorite is. I might go back to the store and see if they have dandelion greens, but as of recently I haven't. So that kind of sucks. Next thing I'm going to cover is kind of the fruits you can feed them and stuff like that. So I typically give him a lot of fruit in his bowls. Maybe. Also, I just wanted to let you know, don't feed them anything acidic or they'll have diarrhea. And make sure to always look up fruits and veggies before you feed it to your lizard because you could possibly kill them. Once or twice a week, just because that's kind of what motivates him to eat his greens, fruit, and then I'm going to show you this buffet blend. This is probably what gets him to eat his food the most. He's obsessed with this and it's kind of bad, and now he's coming to beg from me. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a clip. Oh, he sees it, of him eating this on my phone. Okay, Phil. So this is what it looks like. It takes a little while to get used to the smell, but he really loves this. I call them those little hot Cheetos. He really loves them. This is the Inception, just so you guys know. Is that yummy? You're getting crummies all over my bed. Okay, you can have one more. Is that yummy? You like that? It's very drying for the mouth, so I like to give him a little bit of water after. Want some water? No? You're just gonna let it spill on my bed, huh? Okay. So yeah, he loves this buffet blend. It is his favorite thing in the world. So it has these little red pellets. There's also a juvenile one, so it's just like little beads almost of this red pellet kind of stuff, and he dies for this. Like, he licks the whole side of the container, and I got this giant one at PetSmart for I believe like $10 or $9 or $10, and the smaller ones are actually like $4 or $5. So I'd say getting this one is the better deal. Next thing we're gonna cover is calcium. Where are you going, Phil? He likes to leave me a lot, but it's fine. This is the calcium powder I use. It's by Zoomed, and I prefer to use with D3. It's really up to you, but I feel like it's just better because it has that extra supplement in there for them. So this is the one that I use, and I just sprinkle it on his food every day. I like to kind of overdose because I don't want him getting MDV. But he is a big boy. He doesn't exactly like to listen to me. He's the most stubborn teenage Beardie in the world. And you know, when he was younger and I first got him, he was very lovable. He loved all of the attention that I would give him. He loved being held and touched, and he would run up to me personally. But now that he's gotten to this age, he wants nothing to do with me. And that's okay. As long as I give him his buffet bud, he'll still love me. Maybe. But until I stop feeding him greens, or feeding him greens, maybe he'll love me more. So I don't know, but he's got a little attitude. He's a little bee. So yeah. He's gonna do something rebellious, and I'm a little worried. Okay, you have fun in life, Phil. Goodbye. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to go ahead and discuss is having some tongs. Y'all need tongs. If you want to feed your Beardie, you need tongs, especially crickets. Less terrifying crickets, I used to have the smaller plastic ones, but I just prefer this because when he bites into it, it's just wood. It's not going to damage his teeth or jaw permanently, which is why I like the bamboo wood. So the next couple things that I'm going to cover is about bugs. If you are scared of bugs, don't get a reptile because you will be dealing with bugs. Bugs will be in your house. I have worms and crickets and roaches in my house constantly. So if you can't handle that, then you probably shouldn't get any sort of reptile. Okay, so I keep my worms in this. I actually broke a hole in it while I was trying to poke air holes through it. Over the months, I have collected a lot of, I'm just gonna record on my phone because I can't lift it up. Collected lots of this sawdust from collecting all of the worms. Let's see if I can find one. Here's one. Right there. I always end up having to get the 35 count medium size. Usually I'd recommend the 25 count large size for a Beardie of Phil's size. But yeah, I just keep them in their little sawdust, and then I'll drop some food in there for them. So there are some clumps, and there's also some exoskeletons and shed from larger worms. So I really need to actually clean this out. But I pretty much just clean it out like kitty litter, and you can get rid of the larger clumps and older veggies, but that's what I feed them. I prefer feeding my worms live veggies just show you guys the gut load, but I have to be really fast because he will go somewhere and probably kill himself. So for my crickets, I use this Total Bites crickets, just a feeder kind of thing, and it has the feed, the water, and the gut load all included, so I prefer using this just because it's easier. I get mine at the pet store where I got Phil at, which is actually a locally owned pet store, and a lot of customers will breed their Beardies, and he was one of the bred ones. So I like to go there and get all my feed stuff. And this was... it does not say. I like using this. You just open it, refrigerate it so it doesn't go bad. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys kind of my cricket enclosure. Okay, so this is my cricket tub. And it's about yay big. And I just have all my large crickets in here. I usually go in once a week and get 50 large crickets. So he gets 10 a day, roughly, so it lasts me about 5 days. And it's worked pretty well for me. I like putting cardboard in here. Make sure it's well ventilated, or you will kill your crickets. Where's Phil? Phil is under there. He's being kind of strange. Surprised he hasn't noticed the cricket thing is in here. But cardboard is necessary. My parents actually, or my mom helps me collect the cup holder cardboard, because all of the ladies at her work just bring it in, and she's just like, just leave it with me. So then I get all this, and they're like bringing cardboard, and that's where all this comes from. I hope that this video was helpful for you and informative for you. Certainly been a joy having Phil in my life. I sound so sarcastic, but I actually mean it. He's my little baby child. I love to give him kisses, but I can't because I'm wearing lipstick. And also, a lot of people are weirded out, like, ew, they have salmonella. They're not gonna have salmonella right here. They do not like discrete salmonella. Salmonella comes from their butts, and he has a vent. So the only way you can get salmonella is if you lick their butt or lick the bottom of their tail. Just saying. And I've never experienced any salmonella poisoning, and I've kissed him and loved on him for, I want to say, like 7 months. So, well, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And get a reptile. Their joy. Bye, guys.